We are back, babies. UFC Mexico. Man, this card low-key sucks. But, I mean, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? It's not that bad, but it could be better. You know what I'm saying? But let's just get into it, man. Damian Pinas, Wes Schultz. Damian Pinas is gonna, he's gonna use his length and his girth and his power and his force, and he's gonna thrust some hard punches into Wes Schultz's face. And he's gonna finish on him. I mean, he's gonna get a finish on him, over him, and I mean, this is a lamb to slaughter. Wes Schultz is very good himself. I mean, he's 8-2, but Damian Pinas, they're going to give him a guy they think he can beat, obviously. You know what I mean? This is his UFC debut off the Contender Series. We had a crazy KO. And this is a star in the making. So they know what they're doing. Putting him, he's not known enough to not be on the prelims, but they're making him the prelim opener just so we can get a nice quick KO to start off the night. Next, Eric Silva, Francis Marshall. I'm going with Francis Marshall. I think he is very good. Francis Marshall, arguably arguably beat Mayrin Santos, and Mayrin Santos went on to go knock out what the fuck's that freak's name? The Muslim guy. What's his name? I know it. I can't think of it though right now, but I know his name. And he knocked him out cold I believe it was in the first round. It's gonna piss me off, so we're just gonna look at it right now. Okay, no. Mayrin Santos, yep. It's gonna piss me off. Bro, why is his shit not up here? We're looking it up right now because it's gonna piss me off and I need to know this information. Muhammad Naimov! Fuck, dude. Yes, dude. Muhammad Naimov. Fuck. Bro, I just got fraud checked on my own. I just got fraud checked on my own picks video. Yes, but he went to go knock out Muhammad Naimov, who's a very good fighter himself. And Francis Marshall, he dropped Mayrin Santos. I believe he's very good. He's very durable, has good grappling, and I'm picking him to win this. Next, Ernesta Caracate versus Regina Tarin. Regina Tarin, oh man, Kill Bill, Regina Tarin. Oh, first of all, she's hot. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's get that straight. Bro, she's not 4'6". What the fuck is that? She is not 4'6". She's very young. She's very good, 7-0. But you gotta think her regional career is not all that. She's fighting literally like moms. She's fighting Mexican just jobbers, like ladies who own the paleta cart, who are manning the taco stand, the little convenience stores. Like these are the women she's beating up. Ernesta Caracate. Her record is also, she's very 6-1. She's not super experienced. She's also not like a crafty vet either. She's only 27, so she is quite young herself. I kind of want to go with Regina Tarin, even though she, it's a short notice debut. I kind of just want to believe in the hype, the momentum. The UFC has low key been hyping her up. They put her fights are on Fight Pass. She's growing her following on Instagram. She had like a WWE like tryout, so that really put her name out there as well. I'm gonna go with Regina Tarin. Could regret it, but I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna go with Regina Tarin. Douglas Silva de Andrade, Javier Reyes. I'm going with Douglas Silva de Andrade. Man, I don't know. He's just a crafty vet. 29-6. That is not a bad record. Javier Reyes has almost as many losses and -7 wins. Man, I think this is like Douglas Silva de Andrade is just one of those like vets that wins every once in a while. He's not like a Ronnie Barcelos, but kind of cut from the same cloth. That's what I would say. I'm gonna go with Douglas Silva de Andrade, crafty vetting it up. Next, Christian Quinones, Chris Moutinho. Oh no, bro, I feel so fucking bad for this guy. Does anyone else feel fucking bad for this dude? Chris Moutinho. Had an abysmal UFC career. His biggest claim to fame is going to, like a last 10-second TKO against Sean O'Malley. Herb Dean definitely had money on that shit. He should have just let it go to decision. But that's his biggest claim to fame, is that he survived Sean O'Malley. Other than that, got pieced up in all his other UFC fights, goes on a win streak in the regional scene, and then gets knocked out in the first round by Malcolm Wallmaker. Man. I'm going to go with Christian Quinones. Until Chris Moutinho wins a fight, I'm not going to pick him to win a fight in the UFC. I'm going to go with Christian Quinones, honestly, by finish, first or second round. I think Chris Moutinho's chin is just, it's been cracked too many times. At this point, it's probably dust. Aylin Perez, Macy Chiasson. Now, she's got a height disadvantage and a reach disadvantage, but I think she has a physicality advantage. Aylin Perez, Macy Chiasson, she's not. I don't know, man. She's just, she had a very good, pretty good fight against Irina Dana. Got fluked KO'd with that heel, with that heel up kick to the freaking body. And then, she was on a win streak, had a doctor stoppage against Mayra Bueno Silva, which looked really good because she was really piecing her up. And then she goes out there and looks like shit against Yana Santos. Like, she's really hit or miss. Whereas Aylin Perez, she's kind of all hit. She's very good. She's very good at getting inside. She's very good at getting her grappling game going. She's good at takedowns. She can take a punch, which is good, and she can land a couple too in the clinch. And so I think, and like she's shorter, so she's kind of stocky. I feel like she's got more muscle on her to kind of ragdoll Macy Chiasson up against the cage. And so I'm gonna go with Aylin Perez. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with her. Now, Jose Medina, Ryan Gondra. Why the fuck is this dude still in the UFC? Everyone's saying this, and everyone's saying it because it's unbelievable. It's baffling. It's mind-boggling. Jose Medina, why is he in the UFC, bro? I think he's on like a 5-fight losing streak, like a KO streak too. Oh, he got submitted. Oh, great, he got submitted. Didn't get KO'd. But dude, this fucking guy, he does not deserve to be in the UFC. And like, we're cutting all these other people in the UFC as well, like people who are actually quite good. And we're keeping this fucker around. It's unbelievable. I'm going to go with Ryan Gondra, first round KO. I have no reason to not go with Ryan Gondra, first round KO or submission. Because Jose Medina can't last in a fight. He has no chin. He has zero durability. He's not good. He has zero skill. He's ridiculous. And I hope he gets cut after this because he 100% deserves to. Next, Santiago Luna, Angel Pacheco. I'm actually going to go with Santiago Luna. Angel Pacheco is quite good himself. The same amount of wins. Both relatively inexperienced guys, although Angel Pacheco is very old. But he's not like a crafty vet because like his career itself is quite young. He is not young. I'm going to go with Santiago Luna, though. I believe he's faster, stronger, has more power. And like I feel like that's just an easy pick. Imanol Rodriguez, Kevin Borjas. I'm going to go with Imanol Rodriguez. I think this is like a very dangerous debut, though. Kevin Borjas gives a lot of people a lot of problems, including Joshua Van, notably. But they're putting Imanol Rodriguez on the main card for a reason. And he's not like Ronaldo Rodriguez, where he's a fucking like retard. And he just eats big shots and like doesn't do anything to switch up his game. Like this guy's actually pretty good. He has like a pretty decent IQ. He's very young in his career, so he could very get exposed, but he could very much easily get exposed. But I'm gonna go with Imanol Rodriguez. The UFC believes in him, so I'm gonna believe in him too. Because why not? Edgar Shayrez, Felipe Muniz. Oh man, dude, Joshua Van's kids are fighting. I'm gonna go with Edgar Shayrez. I just think he's better. He's just better. He gives problems to a lot of fighters. He has very close fights. He has very good hands. He's very durable. Even if he gets rocked, he's a dog. He can stay safe, and he will dog it out and eventually get the win. Felipe Muniz, however you say that. He's just not very good. Truthfully, he's just not a very good fighter. And I'm going to go with Edgar Shayrez to beat him. Felipe Muniz, I mean, he has a better record-ish. More wins, but more losses as well. He's hit or miss, and whereas Edgar Shayrez is just a constant hit. Yeah, he does have some losses, but he's very good. Let's just be real. He's very good. And I think the UFC knows what they're doing. Daniel Zellhuber, Queen Green, Bobby Green. Not calling him a fucking king. That's ridiculous. I'm just... How stupid are you to change your name to King? That's absolutely ridiculous. But, Bobby Green. I think am I cooked for saying I think I'm gonna go with Bobby Green? Daniel Zellhuber has all the makings of a star, and he doesn't use it. Like, he doesn't use his reach or his height very well. He doesn't trust his chin. The fact that Michael Johnson beat him, and Michael Johnson is very good and very durable and blah, 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 blah. The fact that Michael Johnson schooled him, and I saw that fight in person. I went to UFC 318. I was fucking pissed. The fact that Michael Johnson schooled him gives me no reason to believe that Bobby Green wouldn't do the same. Bobby Green is very good, and every time he gets slimes out, he comes back stronger, and he's just a roach, dude. Like, he is a certified roach of the channel, dude. He will be in your fucking face unless you knock him out. That's a good point, though. I didn't even think about that, because he likes to get in fighters' faces. He applies pressure, and if he's applying pressure to Daniel Zellhuber should be able to counter him very well. Kind of like with the way Jalen Turner did it to Daniel Zellhuber. I mean, the way Jalen Turner did it to Bobby Green. Ooh, I might be cooked on this one, actually. Because the last guy Bobby Green fought, that guy was a total pussy. He did not try in any way, shape, or form to win that fight. Bobby Green completely imposed his will on him. But I think Daniel Zellhuber, on a 2-fight losing streak, I feel like the pressure's on him. You know, he's in Mexico. He wants to perform. He wants this win. But if Bobby Green's going to pressure him, he's going to counter him. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. I can't believe in this kid, though. Because he pisses me off. He's not brave. Like, I don't know, he's just a pussy. I don't know what you want me to say. Oh, fuck. Dude, that's a toss-up for me now that I'm thinking about it. Because his counters are really good. He had really good counters against Esteban Ribovic. Like that elbow in close in the third round when he dropped him. And he went on to lose that round, but still. Bobby Green doesn't have that kind of power, truthfully. Man. Well, I guess he does. I mean, he one-shot at Grant Dawson. I'm thinking about it in real time. You guys should appreciate this. Oh! No, I'm going to go with Bobby Green. Fuck it. If he gets chinned, he gets chinned. Bobby Green is liable to get chinned. You know, you never know when he's going to get chinned. But I'm going to go with Bobby Green, actually. I think if he applies the pressure, Daniel Zellhuber will break, because he's broken in the past. He broke in his last 2 fights. And I'm going to go with Bobby Green. David Martinez, Marlon Vera. Easy David Martinez. Marlon Vera is kind of the same as Daniel Zellhuber, but older. He's an old vet that just does not care to win. He does not change his fight plans. He has no fight IQ. Once he's in a rhythm, he just stays there. He lands like a bomb every round and then expects to win. He is washed as fuck. I do not believe in Marlon Vera at all. And for those reasons, I'm going to go with David Martinez. That's really it. Lerner Kavanaugh, Brandon Moreno. This is pretty easy as well. I'm going to go Brandon Moreno. I think this is unbelievably bullshit matchmaking, and this is like starting to become a staple of the Paramount era, is this bullshit matchmaking. Charles Johnson 100% deserves this fight against Brandon Moreno. Granted, he just got finished, but Lerner Kavanaugh is coming off a loss, getting finished by Charles Johnson. Bro, Energy MMA, bro, shout out. Charles Johnson's awesome. And I believe he deserves this fight. And honestly, I think he could probably beat Brandon Moreno. I don't think Lerner Kavanaugh could, though. Too inexperienced. Puts his hands down when he's pulling back. He's very explosive, so he'll go for a freaking 15-punch combination, then he'll gas himself out. It's just not a good... Like, Brandon Moreno, low-key, he's a roach, too. He can get pieced up, and he'll come out on top because he's very, very good, very durable, has good hands, good jiu-jitsu, good takedowns, good takedown defense. He's a very complete fighter. He's an experienced fighter. And I'm sure he wants to get his lick back after that horrible stoppage against Tatsuro Taira. So I'm going with Brandon Moreno. I don't know if I'm going to pick him by finish, though. He gets finishes, but they're kind of few and far between at this point. I want to... If it's a finish, it's probably going to be a late one. I'm going to say 3rd or 4th round TKO or a decision. Like, dominant decision for Brandon Moreno. I think he'll definitely lose the first round. I think Lerner Kavanaugh is going to come out there and try and put a pace on him, thinking, I'm going to put a pace on this old dude. He's coming off a loss, blah, 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 blah. But it's just not going to work out for him in the long run. So I'm going to go Brandon Moreno. But yeah, that's it, man. Let me know what you think. in terms of name value, this card does suck ass. But I think in terms of what we're going to get in results, like the way these fights are going to play out, I think it's going to be kind of a banger. It's going to be a lot of finishes. So let me know what you guys think.